Hello there, good evening and welcome to Joy News Prime. This broadcast is live from our studio at Kokomlele in Accra. We are live on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 125 and around the world on myjoyonline.com. I'm Noella Kareniale.
And I am Emmanuel Samani. Tonight, standoff between government and striking university administrators deepens, with government admitting it cannot meet their demands until the next fiscal year. But the union is refusing to back down and is threatening to escalate its industrial action.
Also tonight, new defense minister vows to protect Ghana's security system with modern reforms at a time when the sub-Saharan or SAP region faces growing insurgency threats.
Also this evening, the new patriotic party, that's the NPP, in the Ashanti region holds solidarity vigil for its jailed chairman, Bernard Enchibuesiako, known as Chairman Wontumi. Will take you live to the area.
Well, this is Joy News, your home of independent, fearless, and credible journalism. We're back in a bit.
Welcome to the program. This evening, teachers and the Educational Workers Union of the Trades Union Congress is asking government to stop treating non-teaching staff in Ghana's educational sector as afterthoughts and address challenges they face. Teo says these members who serve the Ghana Education Service, public technical universities and other institutions remain in an integral part of academic work, a reason concrete measures must be taken to address their issues and safeguard industrial harmony in the sector. Gifty Abnaturkson is Deputy General Secretary of the Teachers and Educational Workers Union of TUC Ghana. Listen.
Despite the essential roles that non-teaching staff play in the education system, these workers continue to face discrimination, delayed payment of remuneration, unfair labor practices, inadequate recognition, limited career progression, and poor working condition. TEWU reiterates that non-teaching staff are an integral part of Ghana's education system and must not be treated as an afterthought. The union therefore called for urgent attention to the challenges confronting these workers and demand that concrete measures be taken by the relevant authorities to address them and safeguard industrial harmony in the education sector.
Well, end of semester examination at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology could be disrupted from Monday if the government fails to meet the demands of the Ghana Association of University Administrators. Now, members have been on strike since Monday over disparities in market premium and other allowances. Now, the university hospital could also shut its outpatient and inpatient department as the strike intensifies, and Emmanuel Bright-Kwaku reports.
It's actually been 4 days after the Ghana Association of University Administrators declared an indefinite strike across public universities we have in the country, and KNUST is not left out. Some of the offices, administrative offices on campus currently have been shut down, and it's not accessible to anybody that will be coming to access any administrative service on campus. But I have this lady with me who had actually come on campus. I want to find out what she was here for, and in fact, has she been served? I just want to understand her plight.
Okay, I came here concerning the arrangement of my name for the NSS registration, and because they are on strike, I can't do it because they can't do anything about it unless they are back from the strike before they can change it for me.
So, which offices did you go to, and in fact, what do you need a name arrangement for?
The name on my Ghana card is different from the one on my student administration portal. Okay. So unless they are matching before I can register my NSS administration.
We also understand that the IT services on campus is currently being affected from Monday when they declared a strike up until now. So administrative activities here on the KNUST campus is heavily affected. And so this is what we can report from the KNUST campus. My name is Emmanuel Bright-Kwaku.
Well, Salamatu Mahama Brahma is the national chairperson of TEWU and joins us for more on this. Brahma, good evening. Many thanks for your time. I want to find out from you. I mean, government says, hey, they can't meet you right now until the next fiscal year. What is the way forward?
Good evening, and thank you for the opportunity. Well, if the government cannot meet us this year, we cannot also wait till next year. We cannot. We have negotiated and we have signed our conditions of service, and we have agreed in the signed conditions of service to pay a certain allowance to the junior staff of the university. And so if the government is saying that it cannot meet us this year, and for that matter, it's next year he cannot meet, he will meet us, is he going to make time for the arrears from this time to next year? Because the agreement we signed is effective February 2026. And the letter from Ministry of Finance is indicating July 2026. And we are saying that no, that is not the agreement we reached. It's a signed conditions of service. It's there. Government appended its signature, that is Fair Wages and GTech. And then union also appended the signature. It's an agreement. So why do they want to vary the effective date?
Well,
and now what we are being told is that they can't meet us this year. Okay, so we'll wait until next year.
So when you say you're waiting till next year, what really do you mean? Are you still going to escalate your industrial action until government says, hey, here's your loaf of bread? Is that what the case is? Salamatu?
Yes, that is how the case is. Because before you negotiate, Fair Wages takes mandate from government. And so we believe that Fair Wages was given that mandate to negotiate and conclude with us. We have negotiated. And before government grants that mandate, government looks into its coffers to see whether they can meet that demand. So if the mandate has been given and we have finished and concluded and signed, and now it's being varied, then it becomes a difficulty. It's being varied without any explanation.
Well, Salamatu, before I let you go, you're asking government to, stop treating non-teaching staff of the GES as an afterthought. Can you shed some more light onto these allegations, if you will?
Yes, so we have different classes in the GES who are non-teaching staff. We have the cooks, who, in fact, I would say they are the heart of the institution, of the education sector. Because if they don't cook, the students aren't going to eat. And a starved student cannot learn effectively, which means that the teacher will go to the classroom, all right, but whatever he delivers will not go into the minds of the students. Now we have the watchman who takes care of lives and property in the various schools. These watchmen are limited. There are not many. So they work throughout the week, including weekends and public holidays. And in our conditions of service, weekends is double overtime, public holiday is double overtime. They have worked for a couple of years now, and this provision has not been honored. They've not been paid. Our cooks are not many.
Right.
They are overburdened. They are falling sick and dying.
Right.
Almost every month.
Salamatu, we have to bring that conversation to an end here. Thank you so much for your time.
Well, meanwhile, the Education Ministry has expressed concern about the strike, and its media relations officer, Hashmin Mohammed, says the minister will meet the striking unions in the coming days, and he spoke to Joy News earlier.
Start with, let me state that every stakeholder in the whatever is happening at the education space.
To more news tonight, the Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayine, says he is the first Attorney General in Ghana's Fourth Republic to file 5 corruption-related cases in a single year. Speaking during the Resetting Ghana tour of the Upper East region, Dr. Ayine cited the number of cases filed under his tenure as evidence of the government's commitment to prosecuting corruption, while rejecting claims the government's Operation Recover All Loot is not achieving any results.
My fellow citizens, the cases in court that we have filed so far are doing very, very well. In fact, I had occasion to mention that I am the first Attorney General in the history of the Fourth Republic to file 5 cases in court in 1 year. And Your Excellency, I want us to look at the record that we inherited as far as the prosecution of corruption in our country under the Fourth Republic is concerned. So the narrative that is going on by the NPP that oral is delaying is not true. In fact, our cases are going faster than any other case that has been instituted in the Fourth Republic. So, for instance, we have concluded our case in the SkyTrain. In other words, the Attorney General has closed his case in the SkyTrain. We are nearly done with our case in Republic versus Edubohin, which is the National Signal Bureau's case. And most of the cases are also advancing faster than the record time. So the negative narrative which is being peddled by the NPP to the effect that the cases are not going well, that the Attorney General is losing the cases in court, is one that is meant to divert public attention away from the diligent investigations that have been conducted. In fact, our investigations have so far been very well done, to the extent that if you look at the National Signal Bureau's case, we have submitted all the documents relating to how the monies were moved from a public account into a private account.
Well, the Attorney General also criticized expenditure on the construction of the National Cathedral, arguing that the funds could have been used to complete some of the stalled hospitals under the former government's Agenda 111 program. Now, he made the remarks on Thursday in the Upper East region as well.
It is better to complete Agenda 111 than to spend money on a national cathedral. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you may laugh, but there has been a resurgence in messaging about the national cathedral by very eminent religious people. I want to say this. The money that was spent on the national cathedral from the report of PwC that was presented to me just last Friday, and Mr. President, I'm sorry about this because I have not briefed you on it yet, but I have the report. You don't build the house of God in the manner in which they went about it. That is all that I can say. But the important message is that the money could have been used to complete the district hospital.
Away from that, new Defense Minister Kenneth Gilbert Jane has pledged to strengthen Ghana's security against external threats as neighboring countries battle insurgency. He says his tenure will prioritize modern reforms and technology to protect the country's territorial integrity. He spoke at an official handing over ceremony at the Ministry of Defense, as Fatal Bayaga reports.
Lieutenant Gideon Bamford reporting. I Aye, Honorable.
The new minister received a rousing reception from military and naval contingents who mounted a guard of honor to officially welcome him into his new role. Kenneth Gilbert Eje is succeeding the late minister Edward Omaneboma, who was killed in a helicopter crash in the Ashanti region last year alongside 7 others. Eje, who was recently transferred from the Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources by President Mahama to lead the ministry, says he is committed to protecting the country's security.
While the defense sector may be familiar to me, the security environment has considerably changed in recent times. The security landscape today is more complex, interconnected, and unpredictable than it was a decade ago. Our region continues to confront violent extremism and terrorism, transnational organized crime, illicit trafficking, maritime insecurity, cyber threats. The defense sector must remain responsive to this changing environment. We must continuously review and strengthen our doctrine and strategies. Above all, we must ensure that the Ghana Armed Forces remains a professional, disciplined, technologically enabled, and a mission-ready force capable of safeguarding the peace and stability of our dear country.
He also assured military personnel and staff of an open-door policy, saying he would welcome constructive engagement to deepen professionalism and discipline within the armed forces.
I come with an open mind and a willingness to listen, learn, and work with everyone. I intend to maintain an open-door policy that encourages frank, professional, and constructive engagement at all levels.
The Finance Minister and former Acting Defense Minister, Councillor Tuforsen, while pledging to fully support the new minister, urged him to go beyond manpower-heavy approaches and adopt technology-driven strategies and defending the country.
You have my full support and goodwill. To the Ministry of Defense, I believe the time has come to change our strategic posture. The future of defense cannot remain manpower-heavy. It must become technology-led, intelligence-driven, and agile.
For Deputy Defense Minister Ernest Brojejemfi, the entire military will support and cooperate with the new minister to maintain unity and achieve the country's security objectives.
We assure you of our full cooperation and support, and we look forward to working under your leadership to advance the President's vision of resetting Ghana by safeguarding the territorial integrity of our nation.
For Joy News, Fatau Bayaga, Accra.
Well, to more news, the New Patriotic Party is holding a vigil in Kumasi tonight in solidarity with its Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard Inchibosiako. And party supporters have gathered at the DMB campaign office as his lawyers begin processes to appeal his conviction and 20-year prison sentence for illegal mining. The party is demanding his release and rallying support for efforts to overturn the court's decision. Nanayao Jima is at the vigil and joins us live. Nanayao, what is currently happening at the vigil?
Illegal mining. According to the New Patriotic Party, they believe that their chairman, that's the chairman of the NPP in the Ashanti region, is not guilty, or as the court pronounced. And to them, he is only a political prisoner. So the protest is in support of the appeal that his lawyers are making with regard to the case that is presently being appealed in court. We have some of the organizers of this protest here, but before we go to the organizers, we have here, there are a lot of police personnel to ensure that security is tight within this area. As you can see, they've confined the people only to the grounds that is just the inner perimeter of the DMB campaign office, and these are the people behind me. The information that we have is that it's expected that a lot more party members will join in as time goes on. Presently, I have with me the organizer of this vigil to speak to me and give us more information about what is going to happen here. What is going to happen here this evening, sir? Good evening and welcome to Joy News. Please give us your name and the role you play in putting together this event.
Good evening. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Frederick Ajimai Mensah. I am the constituency chairman for Kwabri East. Also serve as the secretary for the Ashanti Regional Constituency Chairman Caucus and the chairman of the planning committee.
So what exactly, or what is the reason behind this vigil that is being organized here today?
Thank you very much, my brother. A very good evening to all your listeners and the viewers as well. This evening, we are not here accidentally. We are not here to cause trouble. We are not here to do anything untoward. We are here to show Ghana, to show the world that the NPP is united and solidly behind our chairman, Bernard and Chairman Wontumi. Ashantis are standing united behind our chairman. We don't abandon our own. So the essence of this gathering is to meet and seek the face of God and also show our strength in unity, that the elephant is not down, the elephant is still strong, still united behind Chairman Wontumi wherever that he is at this moment. So that's our simple message, just to give him hope that, Chairman, you are not alone. Ashanti is behind you, the NPP is behind you. Mind you, our chairman has paid his dues to this party. Chairman Wontumi have gone through all the odds from 2015 that he became chairman and beyond. He has sacrificed, he has worked hard, he has gone through all the ups and downs. So if today he finds himself in this situation, it will only be proper that as party faithfuls will show our solidarity.
Are you impressed with the numbers that you are seeing now? Because the vigil, as advertised, was supposed to begin at 6 and end at 9. Are you impressed with the numbers here?
I am very impressed, I must say, because I know if you look around, the traffic in town is super heavy. And that's why we couldn't start in time. Today, I don't know what is happening in Kumasi, but the traffic is very crazy. And most of the people we are expecting, most of the buses have delayed. But we are just about starting, and I'm sure that a lot of them will join us. And the crowd I see now is impressive. It's impressive.
Let's talk about a few of the party supporters who are also here to gauge their mood. Sir, you've been here for a while. You've seen the numbers. Are you impressed? Do you think that what the NPP is doing is on course?
Looking at the numbers here, it's obvious that the people have come in their numbers, and we're expecting more to come. But as of now, we are okay. But we are believing that by the end of it, we'll have the numbers we are expecting.
All right. Thank you very much. So, aside from what is happening here today, tomorrow MPP is going to the polls to elect new executives for the region. Now, not long ago, we understand that some of the party faithfuls in Efiza Seche East went to court and secured a court injunction, hoping to halt the process. Now, it's unclear if the court injunction could be served on the executives of the party or the organizers of this election. But before we came here, we were at the grounds where the election is supposed to take place, and all is in place. They are trying to complete arrangement of the venue for tomorrow's election. So we do not know, it's unclear if indeed the NPP is going ahead with the election tomorrow. Speaking to some of the people here, it seems none of them have an idea of what is happening. We are here to cite any of the executives of the party or other top people within the party. But if we do get any of them, I'm sure that we will serve all our listeners and our viewers through our platforms.
Definitely, Nana Aljima. Thank you so much for an excellent job done. Samani.
Well, let's still stay with the NPP, as 4 aspirants have declared their contests in contesting for the NPP parliamentary primaries in Nandom. They are the Interior Minister Ambrose Derry, former Interior Minister Ambrose Derry, lawyer Sylvester Isang, former SIF CEO Alois Mon, and former DKM Microfinance CEO Martin Deli. The primary will be held after the party reopens nominations, as Rafiq Salam reports.
4 men, 1 ticket. Nandom is watching. The NPP parliamentary primary in Nandom has just turned into the biggest political showdown in the Upper West region. The seat is currently held by NDC's Dr. Vigil, and ahead of 2028, 4 prominent sons of Nandom have declared they want to take it back for the NPP. Their former Interior Minister, Ambrose Derry, legal practitioner, lawyer Sylvester Isang, social development consultant, Alois Kokcha-Pierre-Mole, and former DKM CEO, Dele Kudine Martin. First to declare, former Interior Minister, Ambrose Derry, announced his comeback on Nandom FM, saying he answered a call from constituents and from God.
The call on me by my people in Nandom that they want me to come and stand as MP for them again in 2028.
Okay.
As you asked me.
Yes.
I've heard the call. I've prayed about it. I've agreed that I will put myself forward, ticket of the NPP as their parliamentary candidate.
And dedication and a track record which is there for all to see. For the greater interest and service of Nandom, I therefore wish to declare unreservedly my intention to run in the parliamentary primaries of the new Patriotic Party when nominations are opened.
Lawyer Isang is banking on the grassroots story from Brimpito, what is mother to pay his own senior high school fees.
Having come through the mill of poverty, I have followed my mother to the forest to fetch firewood. I have brewed pito for my mother while she traveled to Pina, Kuturu, Fermo, and Tumu markets. I have fed clay for my mother to mold earthen pots.
His promises: 5 tractors for farmers, food relief in lean season, cement for poor homes, free transport for professors, and a berry cultural center. Also in the race is Alois Kokcha-Pierre-Mole, the social development consultant and former deputy CEO of SIF, was disqualified in 2024. He says he's back for redemption.
I'm not in any way saying I'm the best for that matter, but I believe that everything is timing, and that this particular time.
Well, this is Join East Prime with SNN, and we're taking a quick commercial break. We're back with more.
SNN India.
Welcome back. This is Join East Prime.
Now, residents of Laboni woke up to gunfire on Thursday as police exchanged shots with suspected robbers. 2 of the suspects were killed and another arrested. Police say the group was planning to rob 3 banks in the area, as Maxwell Agbawa of our security desk reports.
This is the scene of the deadly shootout between security personnel and a robbery syndicate yesterday here at Laboni. 2 banks are situated just about 50 meters away from where I'm standing, and then there is a hotel nearby. Here is the exact spot where the deadly shooting happened. There's still blood splattered here on the streets. Eyewitnesses who've been speaking to me said that the security personnel crossed the robbery syndicate right here. And this is where the shooting happened. They say that the robbers attempted shooting them, and then they also responded, killing 2 of them in a hail of bullets.
Drove and they changed that shocked me to change the islander. So I thought that's it. But within like maybe some 15 minutes time, the islander came from this side, rushed, and the police also came from this side, they were rushing. All of a sudden, they just crashed for you. That's where you see the bullet. I've been seeing this in television, which is worth it, but actually this is my first time experiencing this in life, which is, bro, it's not easy. Yeah, they were just exchanging bullets. But unfortunately, I think 2 people, they killed 2 people, and the other one was not killed. So
That's the armed robbers.
yeah. I think they shot 2 of them, and the other one, they were 3 in the car. So the 2 was killed and 1 was just injured. But so the another just rushed and picked the gun. So the armed robbers just start shooting first before the police. Yeah, that's it.
Some of the residents who I've been speaking to say it felt like a scene from a movie and that they've never seen anything like this happen before. They have been talking to me.
So I just heard a gunshot from the back of the Zenith, the roadside, about 6 shots. So I heard the people were shouting, hey, stop. So the car fast, speed and come past. They used their car to block them. The national people are fast. They fast block them at the junction here where the transformer was.
Okay.
Was Martin. So as they block them, the other one drop down. Then the robbers, where the man shoot them, shooting legs. The other one in the car, those in the car, they too get down. They also shooting. So before the national security officer, he also start shooting. Use the gun, plenty. Use the gun on them. Where I think they announced that some people started coming. Police people also come around. So they shoot, 1 man die, and the other, I think it's the driver. Yeah. I saw that they're going to catch his back, neck back, because back here. So after that, they pick them into the pickup inside. Before all the police people be here, they hear what is going on around. Before the police people.
Well, to more news tonight, the Ashanti region is under scrutiny after figures show it accounts for nearly a quarter of all maternal deaths in Ghana. Behind the numbers are referral bottlenecks, staffing gaps at smaller health facilities, and delays in getting expectant mothers the care they need. Dr. Fred Adomako-Boateng is the Ashanti Regional Health Director.
Sources of death within Ashanti region, for all the figures that we are talking about, 15% of these cases came from outside the region. So you are talking about, let's say, 100 women, 15 of them. If you are going to do any intervention in Ashanti region and forget about them, it means that you are going to have that problem still persistent. And then within the region is about 85% of 2025 figures contributing to. But then, let's move on to the other slide. You see the location of the deaths within the region. 61.5, almost 62% of them are within CAF. Okay? And about 39% of them are outside CAF in Ashanti region. So straight away, when people look at this figure, they will run and go to Konfanochi. Wait small before you go to Konfanochi. This figure will deceive you. But most of the deaths occurring at Konfanochi Teaching Hospital creates the impression and perception of CAF as the source of these deaths. However, if you analyze this trend, it will show you, and we will see it in the next graph, 92% of the deaths occurring in Konfanochi are outside.
Now, the National Peace Council is warning that Ghana could face more religious tensions if mechanisms are not put in place to contain provocative acts before they escalate into violence. The warning follows recent tensions between Christian and Muslim groups, prompting the Inspector General of Police to convene an interfaith meeting with leaders of the 2 major religious communities. My colleague Stephen Mensah reports on the meeting as religious leaders commit to working together to protect Ghana's peace.
The 3 persons at the center of the recent religious tensions, who have since been granted bail, embrace each other in a symbolic show of reconciliation as leaders from the major faith groups work to bring the tensions to an end. Inspector General of Police Christian Tete Yohonu is urging religious leaders to use their influence to calm tensions and protect Ghana's peace.
The police have acted proactively and set the wheels of justice in motion, but the police action alone cannot heal a fractured spirit. Law enforcement can restrain hands, but only faith, leadership, and conscience can heal hearts. Today, I appeal directly to your moral authority to join me in calling for absolute calm and immediate return to peaceful coexistence.
The Muslim community is also calling for restraint, with spokesperson for the National Chief Imam, Sheikh Arimi Al-Shaributu, stressing the need for continued peaceful coexistence.
For us, peace is fundamental to our dedication and devotion to God, because He, by His attribute, is peaceful. And indeed, He is the source of peace. And the best that He offers us as humans for a more purposeful and meaningful survival.
The Christian community, on its part, is pushing for sustained peace, stressing that stability remains critical to the country's long-term development.
And our ability to live together in peace remains one of our greatest strengths. As religious leaders, we occupy positions of tremendous influence in our communities. Our words can promote understanding, tolerance, and unity.
Meanwhile, the National Peace Council is warning of attempts by forces outside Ghana to exploit divisions in the country. Executive Secretary of the Council, Dr. George Amo, is proposing regular engagement between the police service, religious leaders, and other state institutions to address emerging tensions before they escalate.
From time to time, we are going to observe deviant behavior. It is part of the growth of societies. Let us acknowledge that. But the beauty of any growing democracy is how it is able to rise up in times of that situation. So it will come. So my senior, the President boy, it will come. But we will manage it.
Stephen Mensah for Joy News.
Now, Usher Hospital is seeking more advanced medical equipment to strengthen its capacity to care for patients. The facility says inadequate equipment has sometimes left it with no option but to refer patients, including children, to other hospitals for treatment. Speaking at the presentation of a phototherapy machine to the hospital donated by the Rotary Club of Accra Airport Enclave, Medical Superintendent Dr. Philomena Bontu highlighted the need for continued support to address the facility's equipment gaps, as Evelyn Amper reports.
A baby's first days of life can turn critical when jaundice is left untreated, making access to the right equipment essential. When the needed equipment is unavailable, treatment can be delayed and the chances of a safe recovery reduced. At Usher Hospital, gaps in medical equipment have sometimes forced the facility to refer cases to other hospitals for treatment. Medical Superintendent Dr. Philomena Bontu says the equipment challenges are limiting the hospital's ability to provide the full range of care needed by patients.
And usually when we have children who would need phototherapy, we have some equipment, but it's not as advanced as what has been given to us this morning. So if the child would need maybe an intensive phototherapy, we may have to refer to Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Very often we have to refer the children because we don't have the full complement of equipment. And then also with the donation, I'm sure it would attract more pediatric staff, being nurses or doctors.
The medical superintendent also says more advanced equipment would strengthen the hospital's capacity and improve services available to patients.
I would like to throw an appeal to the general public that we, as management and staff of Usher Hospital, we are ever ready to receive any form of donation which directly impacts on the service and also on the quality of life we are given to the clients and the community in which we serve.
In response, the Rotary Club of Accra Airport Enclave has stepped in with a phototherapy machine to support the treatment of babies with jaundice. Club President Joyce Abankwa says the donation is part of the club's commitment to creating a lasting impact in the community.
as we hand over this equipment today, we do so not as a one-time gesture, but as a renewed commitment to a growing partnership. We see this donation as the beginning of even greater collaborations, one that will continue to strengthen maternal and child health care delivery in this facility and across Jamestown.
Asha Hospital welcomed the donation while calling on continued support to address other critical needs and improve care at the facility. For Joy News, Evelyn Ampa.
Right.
Well, it's time for me to say goodbye and leave.
Why are you so excited? It always excites when you have to leave for me to do showbiz. I don't get it.
I mean, it's a girls thing.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
You're gonna say hi to one of your favorite.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite lecturers. Yeah, Dr. Justice Isa Abdullahi. He's a fantastic, lecturer. He's lectured me 2 times.
Oh, is that so?
At the University of Media Arts and Communication. So yeah, I know he's watching. Hi, sir.
Well, enjoy showbiz. I have to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, so it's now time for showbiz, and one of my favorite entertainment justers, Irene, is here.
Good evening, Wala.
We meet again.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Yeah, so it's that time again where we take you into the world of entertainment, and we are going straight to Kali Kali's camp because he's been making the headlines for some time now because we all know that he came up with the birthday song trend. And I mean, Ghanaians loved it, but guess what? Kali Kali actually increased the price from the original 900 cedis to 2,000 Ghana cedis, and that got some Ghanaians agitated. And we've heard from, social media users, including Efiodo, who also wasn't cool with the new price and all of that. But we stormed the streets to also hear from Ghanaians there. Let us know what they think about the new price. Is it that the social media users are exaggerating, or 2,000 cedis is cool?
No, I wouldn't. There's no way.
Why?
For a content, not even a musician, makes no sense. I'm not doing it.
It means that your celebrity is not worth 2,000.
Nah, if the person that is celebrating that birthday deserves a 2,000 Ghana cedi, I think that 2,000 Ghana cedi to go to that person, not the content creator. Yeah, so that's how I see it.
Tell Kali Kali to get serious. I mean, why would he charge 2,000 Ghana cedis for, him to wish me a happy birthday? Well, I don't mind. Those who want to do that can do that. But I will go for the one he, does without the picture. All right, I'll go for that. At least that one you just have to download. You can post on your status on your birthday or that of your loved one. I'll definitely not pay 2,000 Ghana cedis for someone to sort of wish me on my birthday. It doesn't make financial sense to me. The person is worth 2,000 cedis, but this, thing Kali is going to do would not determine as to whether I indeed love her or not. So I would definitely not pay 2,000 Ghana cedis to do such a thing.
I don't think I'm doing that. I'll only do that for maybe for advertisement for my business, but for just a birthday song, nah, it's a no for me. I'm not gonna do that.
Doesn't mean that the person you're celebrating is not worth 2,000.
Oh no, it's not like it's not worth it, but I think the other things I can do it to celebrate the person. So me wishing the person publicly doesn't mean that maybe I don't value or cherish the person.
It's too high. Man, bad down there, why not? You be a best supporting a man, but 2,000 is high. Somebody has the money to do that, but yeah, should I be there? Yes, I'll bet to me near bagay there. Why not?
As for me, I will not. But I don't think paying 2,000 for somebody to compose a song for you is expensive. I don't think it is. It is not expensive. But as for me, I won't do that.
So me, actually, I'm not going to do that because my birthday, I don't get anything for myself. Now I go to 2K for something, and I'm not going to do that. But he's doing a good thing, you know, he's being amazing and stuff. But, you know, people who have money can purchase him, but me, dear, no, I think I prefer buying something for the person than to give the money to Kali to. No disrespect to him though, but he's doing an amazing job. But you know, I'm not going to do that.
All right, so we heard from people from the street.
Yeah.
Well, I will you pay 2,000 cedis?
I may or may not, depending on
me because I can do the song for you.
Definitely.
But I mean, away from that, because it's Friday, we want to shake off the stress.
Of course.
And so we still went to the street to ask people to tell us their favorite song released between 2025 and 2026.
Wally, the title is Yawani. I don't know if you heard about it here. Yawani. No, I can't. Yeah, that's my favorite. Why? That's my favorite. I don't know.
You've heard from them. Yeah. What's your favorite?
Kakalika.
Kakalika. That's all I have for you for today. But tomorrow, of course, Being Fest.
Yeah,
London edition is coming.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
We wish him well.
Yeah.
On Monday, we'll come and give him
We'll come and, definitely. But thank you so much, Irene, for bringing us showbiz. And that's how we wrap up today's news. You should log on to myjoyonline.com for more of our local and international stories. I'm Noella Karaniali. Enjoy the rest of the evening.